Welcome to the Making of Yore, a podcast where we turn ideas into game mechanics for our upcoming tabletop RPG, Yore. If you'd like to stay up to date on the developments of Yore, head over to our Discord. Link is in the description. All right, well, let's head to the cesspit then.
All right, you guys walk down. You guys see some passerbys in the street. City's bustling and hustling. Seems like nobody's real bothered about the explosion at Vampire House. Some hot goss on the street, but it doesn't seem like it's affecting everybody's day to day.
How far away is Cesspit Lane or whatever? 142
149.
149.
Probably like 50-minute walk.
I'm gonna try and find a centaur.
All right.
Do I see Bentar or Thintar?
You don't see either of those, but you see a centaur that looks an awful lot like them, who's unoccupied.
I try and hail him.
Oh, hey there, buddy. How are you? You need a ride?
I look to see how many people does his carriage seat?
6. He's got a big boy. He's a Clydesdale centaur.
Well, yes, I do. Me and my comrades here could use a ride over to the cesspit.
Oh, excellent. Old Jimtar the centaur.
It is a pleasure. Jimtar, might you be related to Bentar and Thintar?
Oh, those are my brother and cousin, respectively.
Oh, very good. I've had fantastic interactions with both of those gentlemen in the past.
They are lovely, aren't they?
Indeed.
My favorite relatives, other than my sainted mother.
Oh, does she also pull a carriage?
No, she's a seamstress.
Really?
How refined.
Do centaurs wear clothes?
They do not.
Interesting.
We just straight up naked all the time.
I had noticed.
Proud of it.
Yeah. Well, I
Don't touch me.
How did you know?
I was warned. That's how I know.
It seems you have a reputation, Flavius.
I may be just a backwoods country carriage puller, but I know what's about.
I was going to ask if you took money.
I take lots of things. You got money?
I've got a little bit of money. Hold on just a sec. Bovarinus? Can I borrow? Oh. Never mind. I don't have any money.
I get in the front of the carriage.
I join him.
So, where y'all headed?
Cesspit 149.
Oh, be there in a half hour.
All right.
I lean back to I lean back to Bovarinus.
Yeah.
In the future, when performing particular clandestine activities, probably best not to give exact addresses.
Well.
How is he supposed to know where to go?
Well, he doesn't have to get us to Cesspit 149. If he just gets us to the cesspit, we'll be in the right general area. You see what I'm saying? Because now, if Jim Tar, yes,
from the Tar family,
if Jim Tar gets questioned about or activities regarding incident at cesspit 149 were to occur, he knows he in fact delivered us three that he can identify to said location before. You know what I'm saying?
That's your problem.
Yeah, but Jimmy Garbage is going to know who we are after we're done.
You guys are going to see Jimmy Garbage? I love that fella.
You know, maybe Chastain has a point in all this.
All right.
I was going to say that maybe Chastain, you think with a bit of flexibility, because if someone did per se happen to catch on to any clandestine acts, we just frame someone else, stand them up next to a wall real nice, and no one will be any the wiser. You know?
That's true. I mean, no one would know. I mean, if Jim Tar is in fact also going to Cesspit 149, who's to say that whatever happened to Jimmy Garbage wasn't performed to him by Jim Tar the Centaur?
By Jim Tar himself, exactly. Keep that
He
down.
might very well have
But
had some kind of.
You got to keep that down.
grudge.
You got to keep that down. I'm
Yeah.
thinking that Jim Tar has not Bovarenus level hearing, but at least average.
It is possible.
No, I'm completely deaf. I haven't heard anything you guys have said.
Yeah, Jim Tar.
I like him way better than Bentar. Bentar's kind of mean to me.
I'm gonna be honest. Bentar was definitely my favorite. Of course, I haven't spent much time with Jim Tar. Bentar was all about leaving y'all behind, which I did appreciate. But I do have to say, all things considered, Bentar was my favorite.
You can hang out with my DGen brother all you like.
Yeah, he does have a bit of a drug problem.
Oh, a bit. That's saying something. Is a desert worm a worm? Technically.
Oh, do you do the desert worm thing?
I've been known to hoover some worm sneaf in my day, but I'm not affiliated with their museum, as it were.
All right.
Yeah.
I hear you about the being vague.
I mean, obviously, if we do anything, we'll just kill Jim Tar, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I was
But-
thinking that already.
You guys are a little extreme about your cover-up plans, I see.
I try to be law-abiding,
Some people make it real tough.
but then I'm sorry, when things go south, I just kind of turn it up to 100.
How many of those out of 10? 100 emoji.
Kind of a weird system, but I respect it.
See, I think it resolves said problem as fast as I can. I'd rather just sit at the bar and wait and do what I'm supposed to do. But,
If wanted murder is required.
yeah, Chastain's your man.
I mean, we're just, fine. We're going to see Jim. I'm not gonna argue. We're doing the plan, and it's gonna be great.
You want to turn him around? We could go see the painter first.
I don't. I accept you for who you are.
We could go see the painter first.
No, we're already committed to the garbage thing. That's the only thing that's the only way we can keep Bob Arenas in this is if we go see this guy first.
He's pretty excited about Jimmy the Garbage.
Yeah, he's pretty
Man.
excited about Jimmy the Garbage.
Is there anything interesting around as we are riding through the city?
No, you guys get to the cesspit.
Ah, nice. Cesspit.
You can smell it before you get there. It stank.
So the cesspit, is it just like an apartment complex type thing near the dump, or are they made homes inside the dump?
So it looks like sort of a wall of apartments built onto the side of some giant pit they've dug in the ground. It's maybe 200 feet wide, and you can't see the bottom.
Oh, okay. They just burn their garbage in the lava below.
There's no smoke.
Oh,
You just see a big pit. There's people with wagons throwing big bags of crap in there.
okay.
Looks like, maybe 50, 60 people working here.
Right? They're working here, so they're in uniform. Is that right?
I mean, if you think tunic and leggings is a uniform,
Any clothes, really? All right.
they are not naked. You were right in that. They are.
I think his question is, are they uniformly wearing a set of clothing, or are they all wearing varied clothing?
They are all wearing varied clothing. Garbage men don't have work clothes.
Roger.
All right. Which one of these boys do you guys think is Jimmy?
Jim Tar the Centaur waves at you. I'll see y'all later.
All right. Bye,
You
Jim Tar.
might.
Thank you, Jim Tar. I guess we'll just go. We just got to go start asking people. Oh, let's get in there.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I
Might as
go
well.
up to one of the workers.
Hey, I'm working here.
Well, hey there, stranger. I was wanting to see if you happen to know if Jimmy Garbage is in today.
Who's asking?
I'm his uncle.
Jimmy's a halfling.
Yeah, twice removed.
Uh-huh.
Real distant uncle of his.
Whatever you say, cop face.
Come on, man, help me out. I got to talk
Look,
with
I
Jimmy.
ain't telling nobody what Jimmy is looks that much like a cop.
Well, why not?
It's a matter of personal honor.
I'm not, listen, I'm not even a cop. They kicked me out.
Oh,
Yeah.
for what?
Stepped on a lot of gnomes. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Point is, I'm not a cop anymore, and I'm just here to talk to Jimmy. Just talk.
All right, I can respect police brutality. He's in the office. His name's on the door.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Don't call me that.
Oh, well. All right, come on, guys. We're going to go to the office.
There's a shack that has the office written in what looks like scavenged letters off of other people's signs that they've pulled out of the garbage, nailed up onto the top of the roof.
He's left some mysterious writing on the top of his sign. I think this might be the place.
Does look like that says the office, although that is not spelled properly.
Only one F and it's spelled with an S, but
I also, in my head, said there's only one F, but then I thought, well, that's not necessarily English. but that was exactly what I thought.
Glad we're on the same page about this.
All right, we'll give that door a knock.
You knock on the door. Guy goes, "What the hell did I tell you about knocking?"
That you would answer the door when we knocked?
No, I told you to stop fucking doing that. Now, who the hell are you?
I'm here to speak with you about your extended car warranty. We're here to talk to you about an issue. We're hoping to speak to you about something real quick.
Uh-huh.
We're visitors. It's of the greatest importance.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a minute?
No. Not for that.
Oh, why not?
Because you are acting deeply suspicious, and I think you might be a cop with a warrant.
No, I am not a cop. This went over really well with the last guy. I got kicked out for brutality. And we're not here to brutalize you.
What kind of brutality?
Gnome related, mostly.
All right, that's fair. You can come in.
And I politely opened the door.
You see a very fat halfling with a gigantic mustache.
I like your mustache, sir.
It's like, this thing's got like a foot wide.
I stay outside as previously noted that I would do.
Brought you a look at, I see.
Yep.
Hope you're not planning on things getting rough in here.
Well, I was, okay.
Be a shame if something were to happen.
Full disclosure, I was totally going to beat you up, but you're pretty cool, actually.
I have been told that before. So, what can I do for you, my large gentleman friend?
We are actually on a case of the utmost importance. You wouldn't happen to know who Crispus Decimus is, would you?
I'm passingly familiar with the name. Who is he to you?
Well, he is our wonderful sponsor for our gladiator activities.
I mean, your owner?
I was told not
Are you a gladiator?
I was told not to say it like that, but yes. Yes, he was our owner, and we are indeed gladiators.
All right. So, what's Crispus got to do with me?
So, there was some events that passed, and we were told that you might know a little something about what might have happened over at Vampire House.
I hear about a lot of events. A lot of them pass, a lot of them don't.
You seem like you got a nice operation here. Don't seem like the type to get into any sort of trouble like messing with Vampire House too bad, but say you did hear something about what happened at Vampire House. What would it take to get that information from you, do you think?
Depends on what I heard about Vampire House. I hear a lot of things.
Well, maybe this will help you remember, and I'll put a shekel on the table.
I charge double for Cyclops money. It doesn't change very well. Nobody wants to accept that the money changes.
I haven't made any. Just 1 second, Bo Franus.
What?
Can I borrow some money?
No.
Oh, this is for Decimus.
No.
This guy's got information.
He may or may not.
Oh, you want to leave our guy high and dry just in case he does? March all the way down here?
Look. Jimmy Garbage seems cool.
Jimmy Garbage does seem cool. Look at his mustache.
So
Amazing.
how about we just...
How about what? What's your plan?
How about we just ask him?
I am in subtle ways that require money.
If Jimmy Garbage,
What's
Dude,
that? Look
see-
out. What can we do for you out there? You see something?
Listen,
Fucking
listen,
look out.
Jimmy.
this is the worst interrogation I've ever heard.
You guys are just hashing out your plan in front of him.
No, listen.
Oh, I'm listening. You are in my office.
Look, there was a huge explosion at Vampire.
Oh, that's what you were asking about.
Yeah. See, just get to the fucking point.
Man, it's not as nuanced. It's not nuanced if you do it like you do it.
I go
We were
look to
having
see if
fun.
I can find a centaur. I walk away.
No, you're man. Our lookout sucks. Okay. Yeah, explosion at Vampire House. We're trying to find out details about it.
All right.
What did you hear?
I heard there was an explosion. I heard that Count Vampire House is dead.
Well, sure. Everybody's heard that. Have you heard anything not everybody's heard?
I mean, they say Crispus did it.
Everybody's heard that. They carted him off down the street. He didn't do it, though.
I feel like the fact that you was there and heard them do it is skewing your expectation of what everybody knows. You see a centaur throwing garbage into the hole. He doesn't look like Bentar, Thintar, or Jimtar, though.
Oh, he didn't look like he's one of
No,
them.
he doesn't look like a relative.
All right, Jimmy. Listen. Here's the bottom line. We were given a list of possible suspects for what might have conspired, and honestly, it's either we get some useful information, or we're gonna have to beat you up. And I miserably don't want it to get to that stage because I love your mustache and I love the whole vibe you guys have here. Truly an amazing place. And I'll give you
I'm staring at him in disbelief.
what? What do you want?
You come into my office and you threaten me and you want me to help you out. Although I have to admit, I am curious exactly who gave you this list.
You know, I can't tell you that.
I feel like you can and you will.
And what's going to happen if we don't?
He leans back in his chair and he kicks his little halfling feet up on the table and he goes, I may have to sick the boys on you.
Or that you mean
It would be a terrible, terrible accident that can happen in an office.
the halflings?
I hate to tell you this, but we don't even have workers' comp.
Jimmy, I understand this threat probably works most of the time. And I appreciate it. It's very well structured. But look how big I am. Now, I mean, Bo Moranis, I understand. He's a bit small, but look how big I am.
Ever heard the phrase, the bigger they are, the harder they fall?
Man, you're so cool. Bo Moranis, you might have to tell him.
Tell him what?
Yeah, tell me what, Boba Rainis.
You have to tell him the name.
The name of what?
The name of the guy who gave us these names. This is a good
Hold on.
interrogation.
We are here looking for a name ourselves. How about we do a little trade? Do you know anything about?
It's like
Do you know anything?
It's like you guys have forgotten what stage of this process we're in.
He's really got us. This is
Jimmy,
Yes?
you'll have to forgive my friend.
Me? Stop backing down. We're never going to get respect if we back down.
Are you two okay?
Yes.
You walked in with some big dick kind of swagger, and now you guys look like you have completely lost the thread.
Now, fine. Well, you may have the boys, but I have a mystical dragon here, and he's beaten 50 men by himself, 100 men even, with a single breath. Isn't that right, Bo Moranis?
Sure.
You beating off 50 men with a single breath?
That's what he says.
That's impressive, but I don't know if it's relevant.
And I after I discovered that there's no centaur around,
Yeah.
I come back in the vicinity of the outside of this building. Is this on a second floor?
No, this is just like a one-room shack
Oh, okay.
that looks on the inside like every construction worker's office you've ever seen
Gotcha.
in the like mobile home trailer thing.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
It's that, but made of like garbage scraps.
Okay, cool. Proceed.
So, are you going to tell me who gave you this list of names with my name on it? Or are we going to have to get rough in here?
Well, you're going to have to give us a name before we give you a name. You're not going to give us a name. I'm going to have to have Bo Moranis go crazy. You wouldn't like Bo Moranis.
I don't think you understand what's going on here. And then he puts his finger on something under his desk, and then two little hatches open up in the roof, and you see two heavy crossbows pointed at you. I asked, who gave you my name?
Do I know this has happened?
You've heard everything up to the, are you guys okay? You've heard everything after that.
I mean, could I tell that did I hear like mechanisms running?
Give me tier 2 awareness.
No, I failed it.
All right. Context clues tells you something is happening, but you don't know what.
Okay. Are there any windows?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over and look in the window.
You see sort of Jimmy kicked back in his chair, his feet up on the desk, looking at him really confident like, and they're looking a little shaky,
Okay.
like something just surprised them.
I can't see the crossbows though.
No, they are up like right above this window, so you'd
Okay.
have to like stick your head in and look up to see them.
Okay. You guys go ahead.
But if they shoot them, you'd be able to see that.
I feel like there's be some other evidence that something was going on.
All right. I see
Could
that.
be.
I see that we have arrived at an impasse, and maybe you're right. How about you put those away? Because I think I understand the situation now. And we will give you our name first.
That sounds like an excellent idea. How about you give me the name, and then I'll think about telling them to go back to what they were doing.
Well, what happens if I give you the name and then you just fire their crossbows at my body?
My monocular friend, you are just gonna have to trust me.
All right.
So, the name.
Can I hear this?
Yes.
We received the name from Isabel.
No, it's funny. I don't know no Isabel.
Well, she knows you. And she knows everyone in this town.
Give me influence. Tier 2.
Got it. Nice.
All right. Okay. So, I'm not gonna get mad. But I know Isabel didn't.
What do you mean?
I mean, I know there was a maid what got drunk at your home by the name of Isabel. She was affiliated with one of my boys.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Oh, is your lookout friend wanting to come in?
Maybe this isn't the best time.
I open the door and I peek in.
Ah, hello. Can I help you with something? I was talking to your friends here.
We're good. We can go. Thank you for your time.
Well, you see, I'd love to let you guys leave. But I ain't got the name of the person who gave you my name.
Yeah, but you also didn't give us any information either, so we're good to go.
That's not how this works.
We're all where we started.
Oh, I think you guys are significantly lower than where you started. Again, I would like the name before I have to throw more bodies in the pit.
Chastain, we kind of got manhandled during negotiations.
I gathered.
it has not ended up well. And as it turns out, Isabel seems to be a rat, so kind of glad she's dead. But maybe if we hand over.
I don't appreciate you talking about that way about my friend's dead woman.
Well, rat is actually a very
That is a deeply offensive thing to say.
rat is a very endearing term in Cyclops culture, actually.
Oh, is it?
I'm going to summon my Sanguine Blade on Jimmy.
All right.
Now, see, Jimmy, there were always other things at play here. I'm just saying we can let bygones be good bygones and walk away from this. Clearly, we made a mistake.
Boys, shoot him. Roll initiative.
All right.
How do we do ties on initiative?
For the remember, guys, you guys do not have weapons.
You do not.
On numbers,
Yeah, there's 3 of each of you.
it has to do with finesse.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the rules.
I know you guys do it.
Yeah, I think we just roll finesse checks. And if we have more successes than failures, then we go first.
That seems fine. We'll do that. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. And then set by the highest tier of...
Yes, we're rolling against the highest tier enemy we're facing.
Yeah.
So that's the tier which we roll. And then we have to get more successes than failures.
Yeah, so 2 of you need to succeed on a tier 2 finesse check.
I don't know that we've ever rebalanced this per se. It's kind of an amalgamation of rules that have changed multiple times.
Work for now.
I totally failed.
All right.
I rolled to 17.
Oh, so you both fail?
Now, hold on. I'll use a hero point. Here we go.
I rolled a critical success.
Hey.
I failed on 3 rolls.
How about you, Jason?
We need one more success. Maybe.
I don't really know what happens with a critical success, if it matters in this case either.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how Jason does.
Jason, are you wanting to spend a hero point, or do you want to save yours and let them go first?
Roll.
I did roll.
He rolled.
you
They
failed?
both failed, and I got a
Let me
critical success.
remind you, there are ballistas aimed at our chests.
All right, I'll spend a hero point and roll again.
You get to roll with advantage now.
6.
That enough?
Your finesse. Your finesse.
You're the one who knows what your stats are. You tell me whether you passed or failed.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All good.
Cool.
All right, cool. You guys go first.
You guys figuring out your move?
Yes.
I run over and grapple him post haste.
Grab who?
I grapple Jimmy the Garbage.
All right. Roll athletics.
Is her.
Tier 2.
Got it.
All right. You grappled him.
Do you, not that it matters now, do you have a way to knock people prone?
No.
As a skill? Okay. Well, I think once you get into the grappling thing, you have the option to. Of course, if you restrain him, I just will kill him. But
yeah, I just want to. Nothing helps the situation de-escalate like a hostage. So that's what I'm thinking. And then as a quick action, I'll use my bulwark as well.
All right.
All right, you guys get in here.
So these crossbows, are they like turrets?
No, there are 2 guys up in the ceiling with crossbows pointing them at.
So they're like hanging upside down?
No, there's like 2 panels opened up in the ceiling.
Oh, got you. There's a drop ceiling kind of thing. Gotcha. Okay. One of the crossbow guys, I'm going to take my blade up there, my Sanguine Blade.
Yeah.
And smack him.
All right.
With it. Oh boy. Rolled real low.
Uh-oh.
Drop that dice. So 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And on the blade. And then I'm going to shoot him with my ray cantrip.
All right.
I rolled a 1 on it as well.
Woo, baby.
So 2 damage from it.
Oh, boy. He's looking real paper cut. He's the worst hangnail of his entire life.
And I will have taken the infuse quick action because I don't believe it uses, I think it's just use a resource. So I had to take the infuse quick action first.
Okay.
So that I could make the blade attack.
Okay.
All right. After I do that, I'm going to step back out of the room.
All right.
To where I have cover from the crossbowman.
Cool.
In this room, does Jimmy have like a desk or something that I can kind of take cover behind if I come up on it close?
No, this room is designed to be
Okay.
shootable from all angles by these 2 crossbows.
All right. Got it. Any rooms, any like door adjacent in here? It looks like I could get access to where those rooms are or where those crossbow guys are.
You'd have to jump as near as you can tell.
Okay.
Probably the ceilings probably aren't that high.
Yeah, I was thinking I might give that a whirl. All right, I'm gonna try my best to jump up under one of the crossbowmen,
Okay.
snatch him out of there. Not,
All right.
If not, get his crossbow.
Yeah, give me athletics.
All right.
Tier 2 for the crossbow, tier 3 for the guy.
I'll go on that athletics check.
And then you failed.
Okay,
You don't get to make 2.
I figured.
I asked you to pick one.
Now good.
All right, so you jump up in the air and slap this guy's crossbow, and then,
Yep.
all right, what do you do with your other quick action?
I say, shit.
All right. Yeah, I guess technically you use your quick action as an incidental action.
Good if you wanted to, yeah.
Yep, that's totally allowed.
There you go.
You always punch him.
And jump up and try and punch his face.
All right. Is that it, everybody?
Yeah.
Yep, think so.
All right. Both crossbows are going to shoot you, Bob.
As they should.
Gonna hurt like a son of a bitch.
Yep, so that's 10, non-resisted by DR, but you can use your 1 point of...
Use power through the pain.
Yep, you can use a D4 on that.
They're heavy crossbows, so they ignore DR.
Just your power through the pain.
Yay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use a power through the pain. 2.
2. All right, so you take 8 damage, and then you take 7 more as the other crossbow bolt hits you.
Cool.
Jimmy looks at you, Clayton. He says, "Hey, buddy, how about you go fuck yourself?" And then he
No, that's the next guy.
bamfs out of your arms
No.
with a smell of brimstone.
Oh, it teleports. Okay.
And then he...
How high up are those archers?
What?
How high up are those archers?
Maybe 10 feet. Maybe somewhere between 8 and 10 feet.
Okay.
He is going to throw out a little blue bolt of energy, and you take 4 cold damage, and you are your movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. So that hits DR because I'm using bulwark. So I'm good.
Yep. So it doesn't do any damage, but your movement speed is reduced. And then he's gonna, boys, they're here. Come get them. And it's yours turn again.
Do I see anything happening outside?
You are close. Yeah, you are outside. So you saw him bamf outside, throw a spell through the window, and then run towards another group of dudes.
Ha-
I think I'll say, I think I can get us a couple weapons, Bobaranus, and I'll jump up and I'll try to grapple the guy in the ceiling.
All right. It's tier 2 for the crossbow, tier 3 for the guy.
I want the crossbow.
All right.
Athletics?
Yep. Unless you want to argue for finesse.
Ooh, got it. Okay.
All right. You grab his crossbow.
Can I do the same thing with a quick action for the second one?
You can hit the other guy.
Yeah, I'll take it and I'll aim at the other guy with my crossbow.
Cannot do that. There's no crossbow bolt in it. He shot Bobaranus with the crossbow bolt that was in there.
Gotcha.
They are an action to load heavy crossbows.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Well, then he's going to get punched. How much does my punch do? Anyone know?
It'd be one.
I think 1. Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah.
Unless you have something else that makes them better. Or
I'm
have a
the
natural weapon.
juggernaut, bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are putting the knot in Juggernaut.
Yeah. Well, you have how much DR?
4.
Because you don't have your shield.
Yeah.
You have 4 right now,
Yeah.
which means you can spend resource to charge through him and do 4 damage. That's how you do damage. Without a weapon.
You had resource this whole fight, so.
Then he's getting charged then. I'll charge. He's in the roof.
Yeah, I don't know if you can necessarily charge him.
You can jump that high, so.
I'm charging through the freaking roof. I'm the juggernaut. Here it comes.
All right. How much damage you do to him? 4?
Yeah, 4 damage with that.
All right, cool. You
4 damage to him and everything in between him and
yeah, you tear a big old hole in this ceiling, and you see some like little secret halfling-sized passages down through the walls. Like he's got secret spy places all over this little office he's built.
They're in the walls. They're in the walls.
You are, however, out of movement.
All right. I'm just up here with this guy.
All right.
All right. It looks like I've got this cantrip I picked. Ray, single target, 1d8. Just gonna cook the other guy in the roof.
All right.
6 damage.
All right. He's looking a little hurt. He's taken 8 damage so far.
And feel like I should take cover somewhere. And I'm gonna fall back with Chastain.
You coward.
Does Jimmy Garbage have a weapon on him that I can see?
You did not see one, no.
Okay. Can I, that would be an action to roll a knowledge check related to him?
Depends.
If I wanted to try and make a knowledge check regarding what kind of magic he was using.
Oh, that's just a rune lore check. I'll give it to you as an incidental.
Okay. Man, I have rune lore written down, but I was like, I'm not reading it. I can't tell what my rune lore is. Is it a tier 2?
Yes.
Whew. Rolled a 19.
Woo.
Oh, good.
The arcane kind.
Magics.
Magic.
He used magics.
Pew pew. It's not of the higgity schmiggity sool. It's something else.
Yeah, I'm over here trying to decide if I should trap him in an earthen tomb or not. How many guys is he running towards?
5 or 6.
How close is he to them?
50 feet. But they're coming towards him now, so they will meet up next round.
Tomb him up.
I'm gonna hit him with an earthen tomb.
All right.
Because he's not more than 45 feet away from me.
No, he is not.
Okay. I'm going to hit him with an earthen tomb, and then I'm going to cantrip the same guy that I hit before. That's the one that's still armed, I'm assuming, is the one I hit, or did he take the weapon from the one I hit?
No, he took the one from the other one. Jason shot the one you hit.
All right. I'm going to hit that same guy again with another cantrip. Or wait. No, that was an action to earthen tomb. All I got is a quick action. I am from fighter.
Hit him with your sword.
I don't have a sword. I could. See, I used 2, so I would have had to infuse. I infused to get the earthen tomb, so I'm at 0 resource. So the only thing I can do is make a basic attack as a quick action. And I'm going to the guys that are running this way. Can I see weapons on them?
They got like clubs and stuff.
And they're 50 feet away from him?
Yes. Which is 90 feet away from you.
Okay. So I don't see any crossbows in their hands, though.
No, you don't.
I'll almost stay right where I am then. That's my turn.
All right. Let's see. halfling you got grappled is going to try and get away, so I need you to make a tier 2 athletics check to keep a hold of him.
I didn't grab him. I just grabbed his weapon.
Oh, right. He is gonna... All right, he's gonna reach into his belt and he's gonna pull out like a little green egg looking thing and he's gonna pull the handle off and throw it at you. And you take...
Oh, shit. Okay.
You take 11 physical
Okay.
as a grenade goes off in your face.
What about my other? There's a guy right next to me. He's eating this too, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. as long as he goes with me. Okay. That'd have to help me. Oh, well, a little less than half.
That wasn't heavy damage, though, I don't think.
No.
You still mitigate that.
Okay. I swear if the other one does it, I'm gonna be mad at these guys.
No, he wouldn't do that. The other one pulls out like what you thought was a belt, like some weird little ties on it, and as he's running down one of his secret passageways things, he throws it at you. I need you to make a tier 1 body save.
Nuts. We shouldn't mess with these guys. These guys are freaking Rambo Last Blood. Okay. That's a fail. I'm
All
gonna
right,
hit
well, you
tier
get tier
1.
1, so you get to roll again and see if you fail.
Got it.
All right. He throws this little piece of string at you, and it kind of gets tangled up, and it wraps around your big, beefy Cyclops arm, and it doesn't trip you up.
He threw a bowl at me?
He sure did.
Oh, bitch. All right.
All right. As Jimmy is running away, he's gonna turn to you, Chastain.
He is encased and cannot see me.
Can't.
Earthen Tomb. He is encased in tier 4 cover.
Well, you don't see him turn around and look at you then.
I do not see him turn around and look at the earthen wall that surrounds him.
What you do see is a giant golden sword come out of the sky and stab down at you.
He can cast this without seeing me? That son of a bitch.
I need you to make a body save, tier 2.
I rolled a nat 1.
Ooh,
Nice.
baby. All right, so you take 7 damage.
Yep.
Jimmy
Do
runs
I
up.
get to make a knowledge check on how he cast it without seeing me?
What
it might be?
Sure. Do that.
Well, I guess I realize I'm making a knowledge check. I succeed if it's general knowledge, but I fail if it's rune lore.
You succeed if it's general knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that there are ways to cast things that aren't line of sight,
Okay.
but that spell isn't one of them. You got to be able to see the person you're hitting, usually with an attack spell like that.
Okay. So I assume
You don't know what happened, but you're pretty sure he saw you somehow.
Gotcha. Okay. And we are going to take a break right here. We will continue this in the next episode.